Hello and welcome back to another episode of the B-Boys Review. Back again today with Henry. And as you saw by the thumbnail, Dr. Pepper Blackberry, zero sugar. My fiance saw this in the store. She knows I love Dr. Pepper. Had to try it for the channel. Now, I believe there is a sugar one. So we might have to try that after we do this one. But Blackberry, I don't know. Dr. Pepper is my favorite pop. I think I've made that clear on the channel before. I don't ever really try to understand what it is. Dr. Pepper, they say it's like sweet spices and fruit flavor or something I've heard, and maybe like cinnamon I've heard. I don't try to understand it. I just know it's magical. But now they're giving us a little bit of a hint here with Blackberry. See how this plays against the regular, how the zero sugar does. Well, I can smell it before the cap's even off. Oh, yeah. Whoa. A lot of blackberry there on your face. It does look really dark. You'll see it in the glass here, but do I like blackberry as a fruit? I don't really know. I haven't had blackberries many times in my life. I think they're okay. Pretty dark. I mean, Dr. Pepper is dark, but it's not this dark. Expectations. I don't know. Unknown. I don't expect to like this as much as like a regular Dr. Pepper, because I think Dr. Pepper is damn near perfect, and messing with the formula, I think you might be wasting your time. But, you know, I appreciate the efforts branching out. I know they have the strawberries and cream one. They have cherry Dr. Pepper. I always prefer the original, but I love to branch out as they are branching out. See what they got. See what they can do outside of the original. Zero sugar, got to remember that, so don't expect to be blown away with sweetness, or at least sugary sweetness. We are looking at aspartame for this one. Let's give it a run here. Okay. So you get the blackberry right at the beginning, trails off a little bit, and then it hits you back at the end. So it's like, you know, high, low, high blackberry. I don't know if I would know this is a Dr. Pepper in a blind taste test. Like this was a Dr. Pepper. That blackberry just keeps fighting. I don't know if I would know this is a Dr. Pepper extension if, you know, I was doing a blind taste test. A little bit in the middle. I think if I was looking for it, I could find it. It's not bad. Get a little more here. So maybe my expectations weren't unknown. I think I kind of thought I wouldn't love it, but it's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. Not bad. I don't mind it. Yeah, now I'm interested to try the sugar version. I do not love Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. I don't know what it is. It's not bad, but I greatly prefer Diet Dr. Pepper to Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. I don't know if it's just the aspartame opposed to whatever the zero sugar sweetener is. It escapes me. But this one is aspartame. And I don't think the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, the regular one, I don't think that one's aspartame. But I know the Diet Dr. Pepper is. So maybe it's just the sweetener that kind of gets me and sends me the other way. But yeah, this ain't bad. We'll finish this. I will have to get the sugar one. I'll keep you guys updated on that one. Because with this being at least decent, if the sugar version is better, that's going to be an interesting development. What do I rate this? I feel like in my iteration of the channel, I kind of find myself, let's call it a mountain, right? And then every soda is somewhere along the mountain. And let's say this is the beginning of the mountain, you got to climb the mountain and then get to the other side of the mountain. Now, the most populated portion of the mountain is going to be up and near the top, the peak, between the journey, the middle of the journey, because you got to get up and get back down. I think for me, that top of the mountain is like a 7, and everything is kind of just making its way up to a 7. So for me, I guess, if this metaphor is confusing, which it probably is, 7 is kind of the middle. Like if a drink is decent, it's a 7. So if you're not quite a 7, maybe you're climbing up to the mountain, you're a 6, 6.5, you get to a 7. And then when you make your way down, you've like beat that journey of flavor, you've done all the stuff, and maybe you're like an 8, a 9, and then, you've never seen me give a 10, because that's like over in who knows where. So I think for me, when I give ratings and I give like my exact description of where I score the drink, it's kind of like, is it a 7? Is it good enough to be a 7? Because for me, a 7's pretty good. And if it is good enough, how much better than a 7 is it? And I think this is just going to fall just over the top of the mountain on its way down. I think we're going to give this a 7-1, which is higher than I thought I was going to give it, honestly. But yeah, 7-1. And I'd be interested to see the Dr. Pepper Blackberry, like the regular sugar one. So, I mean, I would assume that would taste better, but you never know. Excuse me, that's that Dr. Pepper fighting. But yeah, 7-1. Pleasantly surprised, I think. Unconsciously pleasantly surprised, because I didn't really have any expectations, but apparently under the surface I did. New graphic. Might mention that in later videos, maybe not. Probably super confusing. But bear with me. We got more to come. Plenty more from the B-Boys. Garrett, phenomenal Auntie Anne's mac and cheese. Doesn't make any sense the way I say it. He came back for a round 2 with the actual Auntie Anne's. It's cinema. Check it out if you haven't. Plenty from Kenny. Kinahan, he's here and there. When he does come, he comes with a bang, so you're not going to want to miss those. I think we're coming up on 70 subscribers, folks. Hop on board. Why not? You got this. You got Auntie Anne's when it's not Auntie Anne's. Kenny's got coffees, beers. He just did the Delirium series. That was a roller coaster of fun. Kinahan with dips, chess. Maybe he does another chess game. That probably gets us to 100 subscribers, if I'm honest. But what a ride. We're having fun. It's February. We're chugging along. The weather's starting to get a little bit warmer. That kind of gets people excited for the beverage season. But yeah, come along. Hit the like button on here. Subscribe. Check out the other boys. Hit that bell so you know when to come and check out our stuff. But yeah, I've been Henry. The B-Boys, love to have you. To the moon, as always. Stay crispy. Dr. Pepper, not going anywhere. Come back next time.